Yeah.
Right there in that green bush.
Daddy, you ready to kill some birds?
Yeah. I got the eye on them now.
It's an addiction, now that's some powerful stuff. I just can't get enough, junkie.
It's September once again, and it's the early days of a brand new hunting season. For me, this is a special time of year because dove hunting is all about family. On this particular hunt, though, it's the first time 3 generations of Graves men have hunted together. This is my dad, Harold. He's the patriarch of the Graves clan and turns 71 this November. Here's my boy, Ryan. Ryan's been hunting with me before, but never with me and his papa. That's right, 3 generations of Graves men on the same hunt. But what's so special about that? Well, indulge me for a second as we climb the Graves family tree. My grandparents, William and Mildred Graves, gave birth to 6 kids, 2 of which were boys and would carry on the family name. The first was my Uncle Wallace, who married my Aunt Joyce. Then came my dad, Harold, and he married my mom, Ona. When Uncle Wallace and Aunt Joyce had kids, they had 2 girls and no boys. When my mom and dad had kids, they had Glenda, then Dee, then Bubba, then Larry, and then me. When it was the kids' turn to have kids, Glenda had 2 girls, Dee had 2 girls, Bubba had 2 girls, Larry had no children of his own, and then when my first child was born, you guessed it, it was a girl. 7 granddaughters and no grandsons to carry on the family name. Then on June 28, 2004, he was born. The first and only grandson in our clan of Graves, and the only one who will carry on our family name. Don't get me wrong, Big Sister Bailey has skills every bit as honed as any boy her age or older. In fact, she's a savvy hunter who's been on the cover of numerous magazines. Today, though, Bailey and Ryan team up together to carry decoys, pick up shells, retrieve birds, and enjoy time in the outdoors. So after setting out all of the decoys, we settle in for an afternoon shoot. Often, though, we'd end up with more holes than doves, but out of fun, we'd keep trying. Keep trying. That's a lesson that my dad taught that has always stuck with me. In his 70 years, he's been a soldier, a roofer, a truck driver, a sand plant operator, a welder, and a dad. Even today, he still gets out of bed and heads to work, although he really doesn't have to. He suffered through a stroke and lost half of his thumb in a work accident, but none of it stops him. He keeps on trying. For the rest of the glorious day, we take pictures and look for downed birds and have a great time together. It's amazing how time seems to stand still when you're in the field. Being in the field that day gave me plenty of time to think, and I've come to a singular conclusion. How do you honor a man who sacrificed so much to make sure you've always had all you needed? You take him hunting.
Well, I'll be down.
Early in the morning, about to break of day, me and old Bubba headed out to play. Most folks are still home in their nice warm bed. They think we're crazy, a little touched in the head. We ain't crazy, it's just in our blood. God made Adam, put him out in the woods. That's where we're supposed to be. I hear the call of the wild, come on, set me free. Hunt junkie, try for stuff. I just can't get enough on junkies. Late in the evening when the sun's sinking low, there's a 10-point buck chasing a doe. Be quiet, be still, I'm gonna put him down. I feel my heart pound, the biggest rush around. Knock my arrow, draw back my bow. Man, I'm so quiet, he don't even know. Let it fly, watch it hit the mark. 30 minutes later, that's when the real work starts.